morning, BMA family. It's time for another workout, but this one's new. You've never done this one before. This is one of my personal workouts that I do. This is called a chest and back workout, but it's a repetition strip set based all off of push-ups. So you can do this workout anywhere. All you need is a small area and a little chair or stool and a small area of space. So hopefully you're never in prison because you could do this in your prison cell, but we don't want you being there. So today we're going to start with a warm-up. I've also made you a chart I'm going to be sending to you. This is what it looks like. There we go. So you can write down all your things. I know Tatiana is a good push-up person. She works hard when it comes to push-ups. Does a lot of them on her test. So she's going to want to record what she has, right? Miss Ghana, I know you're a push-up person too. You want to record what you do. David Castro, put down your numbers here. That way you'll know what you're going to do. This is for 1 month. This workout should be done once a week. And it's almost like a test workout. So what you'll do is, you'll see here I've got the push-ups listed. And then right here, set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. Here's the weeks, week 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what you'll do is you'll do a set amount of push-ups and then you'll record those for each set. And we're gonna do them strip set style. So you might start with 20 standard push-ups and then set 2 might be 15, set 3 might be 10, set 4 might be 5. That's very ambitious. More than likely you're going to start lower, but you want to build those numbers up. By the time you're done, you want to see how many push-ups total. So if you do start with 20, add all your push-ups up and see how many you're going to do. If you're hitting 300 push-ups, you're getting a pretty good workout. In fact, you're getting a great workout. I did 368 on my last workout. If you're in the 200s, that's a good target range to be on this one. You will be pretty tired. So I'm going to go through the workout. I'm going to give you a warm-up, and then I'm going to explain each of the push-ups so you know how to do them with proper form and the good way to do them and the different ways you can do them. Then we'll have a little cool down. How does that sound? All right, good. Let's start with prayer on this one. You're going to need it. Father, we thank you for your blessings, for being with us, be with each of our students and family members that are there as they work out and they try this one. Help them to be able to get stronger throughout this process. Thank you. In your name I pray. Amen. All right. It's push-ups. The hat goes backwards. Let's start with some huggers. This is a little ballistic. Now, when you target your chest and your back, you are going to be using specific muscles, your chest and back. I know it's funny that way. That's how it works. So we're going to do some huggers just to loosen up and expand your chest muscles and your back muscles. So when you hug, your muscles in your back are stretched. When you come open, your chest muscles expand. So huggers are a great ballistic stretch to get you ready for some push-ups. Remember, when you go down in your push-ups is usually when you engage your back. On the way up is when you engage your chest. Your biceps, forearms, abs, legs are all secondary movers, so push-ups are a great total body workout, but basically you are targeting, let's go in some circles now, you are targeting your chest and back. You'll feel great after this workout because you're done. Let's go backwards now. Just loosen it up. We're going to do some expanders here in a minute. So we're going to plug our fingers in, back, and scrape the wall. Reach up, back, scrape the wall. I'm going to do it a couple more times. Up, back, scrape the wall. Reach up, back, scrape the wall. Opening up those chest muscles. Okay, let's loosen up your wrists because they're going to get a little bit ouchy in this workout. I would recommend you use wrists, either use your weights or you use a push-up bar for these. Reverse the other way you're going. It gets kind of confusing. I know. That's the way it works. And then we are going to shake it out. Shake everything out, get loosened up. Notice there's not much of a workout for this one. I like to hit right into it, and then we'll get going. So these are the push-up bars. Your first move is called a standard push-up. All throughout this workout, I am loosening up, staying loose. You can do that as well. You can also go to your knees on this one. Make sure I'll show you some modified as we go. All right, so we're going to take a little bit of breather, get your gear together, and we will be ready to come back in for our 8-move, 4-set workout. We're ready to start now. I got my paper here so I can keep track. Remember, there's 4 weeks here. I want to write down so I can see how much stronger I'm getting, how I'm able to do more push-ups. So our first move is called a standard push-ups. There's 2 ways you can do that. Really, standard push-up is basically shoulder width apart underneath your shoulders. That is a standard. This is from the front. A standard push-up. So it's down and up. Make sure you got good range of motion. I'm gonna set my number, my goal, and that's what I'm gonna shoot for. From the side here, make sure you're squeezing through your hips and you're squeezing through here. We don't wanna look like this and we don't wanna look like that. Stay nice and square, go all the way down, all the way up. Remember, it's about a workout. It's not about ripping out as many as you can get out with bad form. So make sure your form is good. You wanna keep your neck in neutral position. So you don't wanna look like the turtle, like that, while you're doing your move. And you don't want to be up like that. So I look out right in this area here, keeps my neck neutral, so all the energy's in my chest and my back. All right, so that first one's called a standard push-up. Set the amount you want. My workout starts with 20 on those, yours may be 15. It can vary, and you can vary the number throughout all your different kinds of push-ups. The next one's called a staggered hand push-up. Your hands are like this, one elbow's out, one elbow's in. You can do these with your straddle position, normal. I like to stagger my legs. So it goes down, notice the position, and up. You're working different chest muscles and back muscles when you do that. I do 4, and then I switch. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I would reverse back and keep doing them until I get to my number. So that is a staggered hand push-up. That's number 2 on your list. You would write that down. If you do them this way 4 and this way 4, you would record 8. So it wouldn't be like 4 and 4 equals 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. All right, and we're gonna take a quick break before we move on. So before we get into our third move, let me show you modified real quick. If you're doing a modified push-up, some people's tendency is to be in this position here on all fours and you end up doing push-ups like this. That's not the proper way to do it. You'll get some workout, but it's going to be more target your shoulders. So we want to target in the chest and the back here. So to do that, you got to drop your legs back, whatever move you're doing, and push up like this. And that will open up your chest muscles and your back muscles and allow them to get to work. So that's a modified push-up if you have to do that. You can do those in a variety of ways. It's just like having less weight. If you get to the point, I finished my workout yesterday, I got to set 4. Got through the standard push-ups normally, and I couldn't do anymore. So the last to set 4, I modified all the last 7 moves on set 4. So anyways, next one's corncob push-ups. Take a wide position, not too wide, you don't want to be out here. Wide position. You're gonna go down, slide to the left, slide to the right, come back to center, and up. These are a lot harder, so you're not gonna do as many of these. Slide to the left, slide to the right, and up. And remember, this is all about your numbers, not about my numbers. You set the amount of push-ups you want to do. You do your push-ups, record them. If it was too easy, add to it next time. If it's too hard, then you want to back off a bit. All right, so here we go. Incline push-ups. You're going to need, for inclines, you're going to need stool. You're going to need a counter. You're going to need something. I like to do these on the bathroom counter or kitchen counter. Those work good. It doesn't have to be a crazy incline. You can use a chair like this. It just means that you're up. So your push-ups are here. You can't modify these, sorry. You can, your modification I guess would be not as low. Crazy inclines would be using your push-up bars. That's a slight incline. So that is a incline push-up. We're down to 4 more. We're halfway through the workout, although you're probably not. You have a lot more to go. Bouncers to full. A bouncer looks like this. It's a little popper. That's a bouncer. 4, 5, and then rip out 3 fulls. That would be one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Those are bouncers to fulls. So that would count. I just did 5 bouncers, 3 fulls. I did that twice, so that would be 6 push-ups. Bouncers really don't count as a push-up, but they do work you out because you're having to stop your momentum, and so they are a nice change of pace. All right, so now we're down to 3 push-ups. Traditional wide push-up. You don't want to be out here again. You want to be wide. This is going to really engage your back muscles. Make sure you're nice and tight. Go all the way down. Feel your scapula come together and back up. Wide push-ups. Remember to set your number. Then we have decline push-ups. You'll move on to those next. You'll bring the chair back in. With a decline, you actually put your feet up on something. Once again, to modify this, the lower the push-up, the lower the feet, the easier it is. This is about good for me. I like this position here. It's a standard push-up. And then you do it. 1, 2, whatever number it is you said you wanted to do. Be careful here not to reach with your neck and not to sway your back. It's really easy to do on a decline. Nice and tight. All right, that is a decline push-up. Last one, called military push-ups. These aren't diamonds. They're right by your chest muscles here though. So you're gonna bring them in. These are my favorite. I put them at the end though. I prefer them at the beginning. But it's here. Let your elbows go back. I'll show you a side view in a minute. That is a military push-up. Turn it sideways. Back like this. Make sure you get your good range of motion. The tendency here is not to go all the way down or not to go all the way back up. So make sure you fully extend on your military push-ups and you will be done with set one. That will be repeated. Remember, it's a strip set. So set one should have more push-ups. Set two should have a little less. Set three should have a little less. And set four should have a little less. If it's too easy for you, make sure set one has a lot more push-ups in it so that you can reduce your push-ups as you go through your sets. That's called a strip set. You can do that with weights. We're doing it with push-ups today. When you're done, you'll want a simple cool down, this is my favorite one after push-ups. I use this stretch throughout my push-ups because you'll find that many times you're getting kind of gassed, and just loosening up your muscles will allow you to pump out a few more push-ups. So these are called huggers. I shake on the way down. That's a good one. And you can sling your arms. You can do floppy copter like that, or floppy punchers, however you want to call them. You can do them either way. Just something to loosen up your chest muscles again. This is a full helicopter right here. These are different ways you can go. And then you can reach. You can also open up that chest a little bit. Just kind of open it up in order to prepare your muscles to recover. So that is it. That is my push-up strip set. I hope you enjoy it, and remember, we're here at BMA, we're still working. You guys are working on your classwork there. We're planning on being here next year, and Lord willing, #graduation. So we really want to see that graduation happen, and you guys keep working hard, and we are out.